Everyone. Welcome to ISRK live session. I am your host Hemant Raj. So first, I'm gonna brief little bit about like ISRK. So ISRK is Indian Student and Researcher in South Korea. It's a non-profit voluntary organization in South Korea that aims to connect all the Indians origin student and researcher residing in South Korea and provide them with educational, research, social, recreational, job, and community support. And our mission is to establish the large community of Indian students and researchers in Korea with a strong engagement and interaction opportunities. And our vision to promote a better life for Indian student and researcher in Korea. So like this session is all about Korean language program. So last year we also do like this is a ninth session. So last year we also do lots of like a scholarship session. So like our aim to like there are lots of students in India they don't know how to apply for a scholarship. So we provide them like information how to apply a scholarship to South Korea and like different scholarship like a GKS, AKS, like GKS is a Global Korea scholarship and AKS is like academic Korea as well studies scholarship. So like there are various kind of scholarship. We provide them information and we also help them to like apply. So this is our aim. So now like I'm going to introduce our host, like our like speaker. We have three speakers. So first speaker is just wait. So we have a Bharti ji, like
Yes, sir.
yes,
Yeah.
he is doing PhD from Yangnam University and he has like topic level 5. And our second speaker, Shravani Kumari. She is doing masters in Korean literature from Hanyang University and she is GKS student also GKS 2020. And our third speaker, Ramya ji, she is gonna be talk about KIP and she has topic level like KIP level 4 now. Like she is also like assistant professor in chemical engineering department at Yangnam University. So first, I gonna be invite Bharti ji to talk about like topic exam, how can we prepare for topic and like how can we crack. So first, I gonna be invite Bharti ji.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. So, good evening, everyone. So, I'm going to discuss about the topic exam. So, how to crack the topic exam? Like topic 1 and topic 2, there are 2 levels in topic, and these are all the contents. My self introduction and overview on Korean language. What is topic? Like what is the pattern? How to do the topic? How many questions? So those things we can discuss here. And then what are the benefits? The scope of the topic exam. Then the essential to learn topic are for any language. This is common. And how I crack topic exam. So in this session, I will discuss about more about my personal experience. So let me start with my self-introduction. I am Bharati, Armugam Bharati. I did my both bachelor's and master's at Ramakrishna Mission Vivekananda College, Chennai, Tamil Nadu. When I did my master's, I worked as an external student at IITM. Then I came to South Korea as a GKS scholar in the year of 2021. For GKS scholar, they have to clear the topic exam before start their graduation. So I did my Korean language training course at Tejan University. After finished the Korean language, then I came to Yangnam University to enroll my PhD at chemical engineering department. As well as I'm also the joint secretary of Korea Tamil Sangam, shortly KTS. It is an organization which is registered, the first registered Indian community organization in Korea. So let's get into the topic. Overview of Korean language. There are mainly three ways to get a Korean Korean certificate, like either by KIP, which is conducted by Immigration Office, or TOPIK and MA. So TOPIK, I'm going to discuss about TOPIK exam. And MA, it's like a literature, like we are doing English and other like literature. Here also we can do the Korean language as a literature in Korean institutes. So what is TOPIK? TOPIK stands for Test of Proficiency in Korean. It is to measure the proficiency of your Korean communication skill, and this is for non-native speakers, Korean speakers. We have IELTS and TOEFL exam in English. This topic also same as like them. And this exam was started in 1997, almost 26 years before they have started. The Korean government started this exam. And currently the NIET, National Institute for International Education, they are conducting this exam. They are in charge of overseeing TOPIK exam. And TOPIK exam is valid only for 2 years, like IELTS and TOEFL exam. Then this is the TOPIK structure. What is the pattern? Like, as I said already, TOPIK test has 2 levels. One is TOPIK 1 and TOPIK 2. TOPIK 1 has 2 sub-levels. One is sub-level 1, sub-level 2. In sub-level 1, it's like, here you can see the table column. So TOPIK 1 has level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4, level 5, level 6, totally 6 levels. So out of 6, first 2 levels comes under the TOPIK 1 exam. So if you get a 80 mark, then 80 points, then you are a level 1. Then for level 2, you have to get 140 mark out of 200. And similarly for TOPIK 2, TOPIK 1 has only beginner levels. It is only for beginners, but TOPIK 2 is for intermediate and advanced level. They are combined together. So the totally 4 levels. Depends on how much your point you're getting. They are grading you as which level you are in. So what is the test time? TOPIK 1 has like 100 minutes and TOPIK 2 is so here is the like how many questions on how to do the things I will discuss first, then I'll tell the times like that. For TOPIK 1, you have listening and reading part. For listening, they have 30 questions and reading 40 questions. The total mark is 100. Then the time for listening is 40 minutes and time for reading is 60 minutes. So for TOPIK 2, you have 104 questions. First, you have to attend that. The session will be like this, like listening, writing, and finally reading. First session, you have to do the listening and writing together. Then you have a break. Again, you have to come as second session for reading. Listening has 50 multiple choice question, and writing has only 4 questions, but it is like descriptive. And reading is 50 questions. So each section has 100, 100, 100 marks, totally 300 marks. So next section is, what are the benefits? Why should you take TOPIK exam? Like taking TOPIK exam, it's up to you. Like it's available for any Korean learner. Even you are living in out of Korea, you can also attend this exam. You can apply for it. And there are multiple dates per year. I think the six exam 6 times you can attend. Totally, like if you are in Korea, you can attend 6 times. If you are out of Korea, I think it's 4 times. 4 chance you have. So schedule is not a matter. More importantly, it's not that much expensive also. Her TOPIK 1 is $40 and TOPIK 2 is $55 as an application fee. Then why should you take TOPIK exam? Like there are multiple reasons. If you are in Korea, then it is better to learn Korean language, at least basic levels. Then if you learn the basic levels, at least your lifestyle will be very comfortable here. If you don't know the Korean language, quite difficult. Even if you are going for market or wherever, a taxi, wherever you go, mostly the people speaking in Korean language only. So it's better to learn some basic Koreans at least. Then if you are getting some topic score, like strong topic score level 4, level 5, like that, you can enroll into Korean Institute also. Furthermore, before graduating from university, like after you are registered in university for your graduation, before graduation, you have to get some basic level you have to clear, which is very, very must. And you could be excused from enrolling in additional language courses before beginning your study. Like if you already have topic 4 or topic 5, you don't need to study the Korean language again here. For example, I am a GK scholar. I came to Korea. I don't know anything about Korean language, so I spent 1 year for Korean language separately. I didn't study anything about my major. If you are get level 5, you can get $100 every month. It's only for applicable for GK scholar. And additionally, strong topic score can aid you to get some job also you can get very easily. And additionally, if you wish to go to the Korea and apply for residence visa, any high topic score can help you. So if you have topic high level, to get your PR, permanent residence, there will be some point will add it. So you can get easily the visa. And essential to learn any language. So mostly we are talking about Korean language only. So which components are necessary for learning a Korean language, and what are the strategies that I follow when I do the training courses. So first is set a goal. Like people say that without goal, the journey is useless. Like that, you set a goal. Like before I discuss about the goals, I would like to share some of my personal experience. Wait a minute. So when I came to Korea, that time it was very high level of the COVID. The spreading level of COVID is very worst. So I came 1 month later. August month I supposed to be here, but due to COVID, we are around 30 or 20 students from India came 1 month later. So those 1 month I attended Korean language through online classes. Due to online classes, I couldn't understand anything like what they are teaching and what question they are asking. So I couldn't understand anything. I was a very poor student in my class. Then I came to Korea. After I came here, I just set one goal. Before I get to enroll my PhD, I should clear my topic higher level. Like I fixed my goal as a level 5. That time I don't know anything about Korean language, but still I just fixed one goal. Whether I get or not, I fixed one goal. Then I will. I just work for accordingly. So the first step is to learn new language fast is to set goals for what you want to achieve. Most of us like overwhelmed by thought of learning new language, because every language has a lot of vocabulary, especially Korean language has more vocabulary in the world, I guess. In the world, it's Korean language has more vocabulary. So vocabulary is very, very important for learning a new language. And and you should set some short-term goal. Like having ultimate goal is good, but for everyday process, you have to set some short-term goal. Like for 1 month, I will do like this, and another month I will do like that. Like this week, I'm going to study some 100 vocabulary. Like that, you have to fix some goal, then work for that. Once you achieve, then fix another short-term goal. Then like this, periodically, you should set some goal. Then it is very easy for you. And it will like push you and give some self-confidence also. After set your goal, just go for a topic exam and see what they are doing and how they are conducting exam. This is what I did. January month 2022, January month, I attended my first topic exam. That time I didn't prepare anything for topic. I started my Seoul National University, which they are teaching in my university, which is not much related to topic exam. Is very normal book only. So for topic exam, I have no idea about topic. I just went and attend the exam. I just take like randomly, I just stick to the answers. But I surprised once I got a result for that exam. So I just observed the exam pattern on how to manage the time, and you should get some idea about topic exam. Then only you can prepare for that. So take one practice test, then you start to prepare. And this is the official website, www.topic.go.kr. So if you go to this website, you can get all information about topic exam, how they are conducting, and what is the question patterns. You can get some questions also, question papers also, answers, and listening folder also. They give some audio folder, and learn the right words. There are so many words in Korean language, but at the beginning, what are the main words that you have to learn? For example, for any language, there are some words, some phrases are express very basic, like we are saying in English, good morning, how are you? Like this, you have to learn some basic phrases that will help you in outside at the beginning time. So basically 1,000 to 3,000 words you should know for your conversation at the beginning. And if you learn those words, it will eliminate your wasted time and improve your ability to understand the information very quickly. So start, speak and learn, like why we are doing this, all these things only for speaking. So if you are doing this all thing, even if you get topic level 5 or level 6, if you don't speak, it is useless. Your certificate may be useful, but if you go the immigration office, they'll ask some questions like in Korea. If you don't know how to speak, then it is very hard to get visa also. So when you start topic preparation, start to speak with your friends. That is very important. And study smart. Like, don't study all the books. Which book is very important? Give some preference to that book and study that book. Finish it. Then go for another. Like what I did in the beginning, I was searching for many books. Like my friends are suggesting different various kind of books. So I bought all, but I couldn't study any book. Like I couldn't finish one book also. So just focus, just select one book and do that preparation on very hard. And talk when you read and write. It will be helpful you to remember faster if you vocalize Korean language. Read anything that you read or write and mimic the accent of true native. Remember that the goal is to eventually speak. So this step is very important. Like if you learn any words, try to make a sentence. If, for example, if you learn one word, see that so many sentences with that word, so you can understand what does it mean exactly, so you can easily understand. For example, the view several instances, like this is example, payo means like looking or seeing, but it has two meaning. If you are going for exam, they are asking like sigam sal pasaya, it means like did you see the exam very like well, like that. Are seeing, looking at that is also they are selling by or by. So whatever the thing, like you should learn the different sentence for a single word. and start to think in Korean language. Some people, what they are doing when they learning the new language, they are always thinking the native language and then translate in mind, then they are speaking. So at the beginning, it is okay. Obviously, it is normal at the beginning, but when you are getting an intermediate level, then you have to think in Korean language directly. Like people say, you are not fluent in foreign language until you catch yourself thinking in it. So that makes sense. Visualize and vocalize. Visualize the word you are learning. Imagine the image of what it represents and say the new word aloud. This facilitates conceptual connection and enhance memory. So while you are learning, just think they visualize what the word represents for. So think directly in Korean language as much as possible. That will help you to avoid errors and speed up your learning process. You can easily speak. You can be very fluent in language. So it would also helpful you avoid confusion in the middle of conversation. If you do need to translate, be strategic about it, referring to languages that you already know and using translation can be used to advantage. And what you could do, oh, sorry. So what you could do is think about all the short and simple sentence you use in your daily communication. What sentences do you need to use in grocery stores or at the post office or working place, at your home with your friends, or while you are going to taxi, in bus. So everywhere start to use the Korean language. If you are in India, you just find some same-minded peoples and try to interact with them in Korean language. So start using Korean language every day. So learning a language is a very long process. So if you don't do the things like speaking on the daily basis, then it is very hard to improve your levels. So it might be intimidating for a newbie to try to use new language continuously, but it's not that much hard as it sounds. So you can use your normal everyday activities as part of your language learning process. Make use of every moment you have to learn new words. So learning new words is very, very, very important to learn language, because if you know the many vocabulary, the 50% of your preparation is done. So the grammar and exam tips, exam strategies are like another 50% only. Vocabulary is very important. If you know the vocabulary, even if you don't know the grammar, you can understand what they are mean in the sentence. And when you start to learn, you just stick a knot in your house, make it as like Korean language house. Like stay in bathroom, you can in Korean hojangshil they'll say. So you can put it like a hojangshil, checksang, cha, like that. In Korean, you start to think in Korean and speak in Korean language. So you can easily memorize those words, because while learning vocabulary, memorizing those words is very hard. If you learn the vocabulary today, tomorrow you will be forget. So you have to learn. I have to memorize those words again. To avoid this thing, if you use the words every day, then you will not forget the words. So you don't need to memorize those words again. And how I cracked a topic exam. So from here, I'll share my personal experience. Last year, 2022, I did my Korean language course at Tejan University. There I studied these books only. This is Seoul National University Korean language book. So there I was studied until level 4, only level 4, because it was only 1 year. In 1 year, they have 4 semesters. Each semester I cleared one by one. So I couldn't study level 5 and level 6 books. But even though I studied till level 4, this book helped me in the beginning, like for vocalize, to learn some new words, and for speaking. This book, like for my speaking in Korean language, this book is very much helped, because in classes also we are interacting most of time with my friends and the teacher also. So this book is helped me very small. Like for topic exam, this is very small fraction of my preparation. I used some other books uh, to learn the strategy about topic exam. I'll show the books also. So don't worry, those who don't have this book, don't worry, because you can get high levels also without studying these books. So I'll tell you like how I did my Korean language preparation. In first semester, so as I said already, I came very late to Korea, so it was very hard to understand what they are teaching in the first semester. So I couldn't understand anything from the first semester. And second semester, started my practice test. Like I just went the exam and uh, I didn't prepare for that exam, so that I couldn't get any levels. But still, I got around 99 points. I got from practice test also, like this in January month. Then after I got my result, I was surprised because I didn't expect this mark. Even though I didn't prepare for topic exam, I got this. So it makes me uh, excited and give me some confidence. So from that time, I started to prepare for topic exam. In second semester, from the second semester, I started. So that time I was studying only level 2 Seoul National University book. And third semester, I studied level 3 uh, SNU book. But in that time, even though I studied level 3, I got level 4 in topic exam. So topic exam and SNU, what they are teaching in my university, which is not much related with each other. Even though if you don't have that book, you can do. If you put some hard work yourself. So getting advanced level in Korean language within a year, is it possible? My recommendation is it is possible, but if you follow these steps, you can get very easily. Like learn the new words every day and simultaneously learn grammar too. Like gradually you learn some grammars also. Start to speak with your friends. Like if you are in Korea, it is you can get a chance to speak in Korean language. If you are in India, it is not that much easy to speak. But if you have friends who are also learning Korean language, just make bond with them and you speak with them every day, so that you can improve your speaking. For TOEFL exam, even though they don't have a speaking test, it is very must to learn how to speak in Korean language, because I think last year or this year they will include speaking test also for TOEFL exam, and do the listening mock test. For this, you can get a question paper from this website, question paper answers and audio. With that, you practice the listening, because for listening, timing is very important. If you missed your timing, then the following question will be very hard to understand for you. So just practice listening every day, because most of my friends and also me got high score in listening part only, not in writing or reading part. Because listening part you can get easily high score. And find some same-minded peoples. If you are in outside of Korea, just find some friends, speak with them. So these are on the book I followed. First one is topic in 30 days. This book is very important and my favorite book also. These books only have vocabulary. For one vocabulary, they give a sentence in Korean and in English also. So you can, so this is the inside of the book. So each chapter has around 33 words. For each word, they give English translation and they give us sentences in Korean as well as in English also. So if you learn these words, like they have 30 chapter, if you finish this 30 chapter, I'm sure like you will get level 3 easily. But you should be very good at these words because this most of these words are frequently used in Korea topic exam. Simultaneously use this book also. This is a Korean grammar. There are 3 books for beginner and for intermediate and for advanced level. So for all level they have a book, separate book. You just buy one book. The beginner book you can buy and read this book also. It is also English translation they have. And this book is topic recipe. This has English translation, but most of the place they used Korean language, even though they explain in Korean language. But this book is very good for reading section. If you study this book, you can easily learn a new words and some advanced words also you can learn. And this is very much helpful for reading. And finally, for writing, there are so many books, but the hard topic is very good book. I like this book because they give the tips in very easily. If you follow those tips, you can get a mark in writing part. Like in writing part, usually your writing part seems like very easy and you also write very well. But if you see the result, you will get always low score with compared to reading and listening. And this is cracking the topic to writing. This book not necessary. If you are finished intermediate level, then you can study this book also. It will, if you study this, you can get advanced level very easily. And the topic 2, this book is very famous. And this book gives strategy for each questions, like listening. And this question, for example, the first question will be like this and second question will be like this. So each question they will explain, so you can get full idea about topic exam, like the questions, what are the strategy for each questions. And lastly, so I attend the 4 topic. I attempted to 4 exams. The first one is 18th exam. So this one is a practice test. I just attend this exam to know the patterns and how to manage the time. I don't care about what the mark I get. So don't care about the mark for practice test. And then I 81st topic exam attended. So in that time, I almost finished 75% of 30 days topic book. So if you study this book, you can get level 3 easily. So I study this book and as well as hard topic book. Hard topic is much more helped me for writing part. And recipe also I studied for reading. The beginning of first 10 questions of reading, you can prepare from the recipe. And the 83rd topic exam, like I got almost bored about Korean language because I attended three topic exam, but I couldn't get a result for that because for this 81st and the 82nd, I write 2 times, but I couldn't get my result because they always release after 2 exam for this time at this time. So I got 2 results together. Like in both result, I got only level 4 again 2 times. So I didn't write 83rd exam. And the 84th exam, I attended. For this, I didn't prepare. I just go and write the exam because I applied. I couldn't spend time for prepare this exam because that time I enrolled my PhD. So I have to I should have focused on my PhD, so I couldn't prepare for this exam. But surprisingly, I got level 5 at this exam only. So thank you. So this is my contact, like email and Instagram ID. If you want any questions, so you can ask me personally through email or Instagram. Thank you.
Thank you for your wonderful presentation, Bharti ji. So,
Yeah.
so you can like now stop your screen sharing.
Okay.
Also, we have a like in the last of like all presentation, we have like question answer session. So if anyone have a doubt, they can ask that time. So
Yeah.
so now I'm gonna be invite like our second speaker, Shravani Kumari, who is doing like masters from Hanyang University. So please, Shravani ji, share your screen and please present.
Thank you, sir.
You are on mute, so unmute yourself first.
Hello, everyone.
Yes, please start.
Yeah. Hello, everyone. Myself Shravani Kumari, and I started learning Korean language from India, from Central University of Jharkhand, Ranchi. And in 2020, I got a GKS scholarship for uh, um, for language and literature major, and I completed my language training program in Daegu University. And in 2021 September, I started my major degree from Hanyang University in Korean language and literature. So before discussing the topic on Korean language and literature program, I would like to give the short brief description about the Hangul. That is in Korean we call in Korean we call Hangul. That is mentioned in the figure that Hangul, and so Hangul is very important for Korean language learner because the King Sejong, who is the fourth king of Joseon dynasty, he created the Hangul script in order to eradicate the illiteracy rate from Korea. As we know that China had a great influence on Korean land, the Chinese people tried to spread their culture and tradition, along with their language. So at that time, in past time, the Korean people used to write in Hanja script, which is Hanja script is Chinese character, which is very difficult for Korean people to learn. So at that time, when King Sejong saws the illiteracy rate of Korea, he is worried that the Korea is suffering from illiteracy rate. So at that time, he created the new script, that is Hangul, in order to eradicate the illiteracy from India. So Hangul is a scientific language, and it is very similar to Hindi also, because the sentence structure, subject, object, verb is similar in Korean and in Hindi as well. So it is very important for all of us to know that Hangul is very important for Korean language learner, because it's quite similar to Hindi language sentence structure. So after that, so today I will cover some important topics about Korean language and literature program. And these are some important topic today I will going to discuss. The first one is the type of scholar for language courses, how to get scholarship for language course and approach, benefit and scope of learning Korean language, difficulties while learning Korean language in Korea, tips for how to overcome from language barrier, and my experience of learning Korean language. So type of scholar for language courses. Nowadays, if you see the scenario of a scholarship of Korea, they preference to engineering student as compared to the humanities student. So, but there are some limited scholarship. It is also for humanities and engineering student as well. So the first one is Global Korea Scholarship. So for GKS, we need minimum 80% of marks. And if you have topic, so you can also get the extra point, and your chances of selecting for GKS is more higher than other people's. And the second one is Academy of Korean Studies Scholarship, which is in short form is AKS. For this scholarship, we need at least topic level 3 and have graduation in Korean language. This is basically for humanities department, those who want to start their studying Korean language or Korean literature or Korean education or international relations, such type of things. If you want to study such type of courses, you can apply through AKS. And the third one is BK21 scholarship. For this scholarship, we need topic 5 and have graduation in Korean language and literature. For those who want to apply for literature, we need at least topic 5 and also have graduation in Korean language and literature. This is scholarship. This is that BK21 scholarship is also for engineering student. And the third one is Korean Foundation scholarship. The Korean Foundation Scholarship is like a KF. It is this is a scholarship which is provided to international student for language training. Here we learn about Korean language, Korean culture, Korean tradition. Like in Korean language, it's like a language training program. Like in Shikes, we study 1 year of Korean language. So such type of program is given by Korean Foundation. So for this, we need at least 90% of marks. The third slide is about how to get scholarship for language course and approach. So before applying any scholarship in Korea, we need to check the admission success rate of every Korean universities. So for example, in my case, when I applied for GKS, so at that time I check out the admission success rate of every Korean universities which is located in Seoul, because I want to study in Seoul only. That's why I check out the admission success rate of every universities which is located in Seoul. So I make out the list which university has a high admission success rate. So I'll make out some 5 universities that are as follows: that Eva Owens Universities, Hanyang University, Chonnam National University, Sonmun University, and one more is Yonsei University. Yes. So in those universities, the admission success rate is higher than the others. So I applied for Hanyang and Eva universities. Hanyang is my first preference, and second preference is Eva Women's University, and third preference is Hannam University. The second point is, the more the international student in Korean universities, the more chances to get the scholarship in that university. Yeah. For example, as we all know that Hanyang is famous for international students. So Hanyang give preference to the international student as compared to native Koreans. So in that university, the chances of getting admission for international student is much more higher than native Koreans, because the more the international student in Korean university, the more chances to get the scholarship in that university. So Hanyang is also famous for international students because they give preference to the international students. The third point is, before applying for any university in Korea, we should also check the ranking of universities, because the university rank is important in Korea in order to get job. Yes, this is also right, because if you in Korea, there is a mindset that if you study from A type university, then you are a good student, and you also in the future you also get a good job. This is a mindset of a people. But if you study from Chiwang University, like B type university, the people think, yeah, this is some people think that the people who learn from Chiwang University, the people thinks that they are B type university or not that much intelligent. So such type of mindset is forces in Korean people. And yes, this is also true that your university also decide your job, what type of job you can get in future. For example, Hanyang, I also, before applying GKS, I also check the ranking of the university, and as we all know, Hanyang University is the fifth best university in Korea. That's why I applied for Hanyang. And the third one is, before applying for scholarship, we need to approach the professor of that university. This is also true, but this is only applicable for university track student, and is applicable for those who apply through professor scholarship. So it's not about embassy track student, because in university track, before applying to GKS, we have to talk to our professor that, for example, I want to do robotic engineering in Seoul National University. So first we have to check out the professor of that department, and we have to select one professor and have to email that professor that I want to study in Seoul National University. My research area is that, and you also mention your qualification, and you also have to mention that next year in 2024, I'm going to apply for GKS. If you recommend me for my PhD or master, it will be helpful for me to do my PhD or masters in Seoul National University. So if your professor has positive attitude, so the chances of getting scholarship is higher. So the benefits and scope of learning Korean language. So nowadays, there are many opportunities for learning Korean language. They are as follows. So nowadays, Korean language learner work as a translator and interpreter. For example, for me, that I am GKS scholar, but we can't do that such type of work. But many people will do such type of work like a translator or interpreter. And the most important thing is that in wait a minute. The most important thing is that while learning, now I'm doing masters in Korean literature. So I also did many translator and interpreter work while doing my masters. And the most important that while doing such type of work, you can earn much more money as compared to the worker or employee they are who is working in the company, because a translator is a every month you can earn much more money, and interpreter I did 3 or 4 times, and the salary is much more higher. In one day you can earn much more money. I think you can get 4 to 5 lakh in one interpretation. And in translation, you can get a documents and you have to translate. It is up to you that the more you translate the documents, the more you earn the money. So it is a benefit for Korean language learner who are learning in India or Korea. They can work as a translator and interpreter. So the second one is work as a businessman and salesman in Korean companies like Samsung, LG, Hyundai, Kia, etc. with a smart salary. Yes. For example, nowadays I am a Korean language learning student, and for a company like Samsung, LG, Hyundai, they need foreign employee, those who know English and Korean as well. So Indians know both of these languages, and they also get the smart salary. The employee also get the smart salary. For example, most of my seniors who work in Samsung or LG for 5 to 10 years, and now he established their own company and also tie up with his company to the Indian company, and now he is spreading his company not in Korea but all over the world. And for like this, you can also stabilize your company in different countries. So it is the best idea, I think, for a Korean language and learner students. And after that, also work as an assistant professor in Indian University. From 2020, the scope of Korean language increased as Korean language was added in National Education Policy, NAP. So nowadays, the scope of Korean language is increasing day by day. And I don't know if people know or not. 2 months ago, there is a post of assistant professor in IFLU, an English and foreign language university. And what is the criteria that we don't need any PhD? We not we not need topic. If you have master, you are eligible for assistant professor. So it is very good opportunity for a Korean language learner. That you can you can also apply for assistant professor. If you have no PhD or no topics, don't mind. But if you have at least master degree, then you can applicable for assistant professor in IFLU or other universities. And the third one is also work in embassy as interpreter. And the last one is getting opportunity to work on multinational companies. There are lots of seniors who working in multinational companies, and they also work for their own companies. So it is all are the better opportunities for the Korean language learner in order to explore their language skill. And with the help of language skill, they can get a fruitful result through Korean language. The fifth slide is about difficulties while learning Korean language in Korea. So of course, while learning new language, we suffer from lots of problems. And yes, learning Korean is difficult. And the most difficult things is like a word order, pronunciation, verb in form, and honorifics, colloquial language, etc. They are the basic problem that we are suffer while learning Korean language, especially the word order. So, especially for speaker of English and some European languages, the word order of Korean language can be really difficult to grab. Verb becoming at the end with conjunctions, particle instead of preposition. Such type of problem faced while learning Korean language. The second one is pronunciation. Korean language has a lot of complicated pronunciation rules, though one gets used to them with time, but irregular pronunciation changes can be really annoying at the beginning level. Yes, pronunciation is literally a complicated thing while learning Korean language. But if you want to improve your pronunciation, then you have to stay connected with the Korean friends, and you also watch a Korean drama in order to improve your pronunciations. And the third one is verb ending form. So the Korean has many verb ending form depending upon the context, like fiep nida, shim nida. Ending for formal situation, ayo, oyo. For informal is nyanda, nanda. So on. They make learning Korean much more difficult. Yes, while learning Korean language, there are lots of verb ending. So we confuse that where we have to use ayo, oyo, where we have to use ninda, nyanda, where we have to use phep, nida, sim, nida. So there's lots of ending. And while learning Korean language, in starting, the students also confuse that where we use fiep nida, where we use ayo, such type of problem they face while learning Korean language. The fourth one is connectors. Like Korean language has a lot of connectors, and sometimes the sentence can get really lengthy with so many connectors. Your poor brain will be busy figuring out the connectors in the first half of the sentence, while your Korean friends would already have spoken 5 more sentences. In Korean, while writing any sentences, we use connector as more as we can, because the more the connector we use, the lengthiest the sentence will. If the sentence is lengthy, then it means that we use lots of connector, and it also sounds like it is an advanced level sentence. So people use connector in their munjang, in their sentence, in order to show their skill that he or she is good at Korean language. So connector is very important. While giving topic exam, we also use connector in order to make this sentence lengthy. So connector is also important. And the fifth one is honorific. Even if you master Korean grammar and vocabulary, you can frequently get yourself in embarrassing situation if you don't get your head around Korean honorific system. It is an integral part of Korean culture, and it is easy to offend people with wrong use of honorific. So in Korea, honorific is very important, very important, and is integral part of Korean culture. Yes. So when we are talking to our seniors, we used to talk with honorifics. Like while talking with our friends, we use mogoyo. But while talking to our parents or a professor, then we have to use to say or such type of things. We have to, there's honorific words and honorific grammar we have to use while talking to our seniors. The sixth one is a colloquial language, that you memorize all those sentences in your text really well. And when you land in Korea, everybody seems to be speaking a different language, like igosi moshimnika become igomoeo instead of sille hamnida, and kim cholsi people are calling ya or chogio. So while that in Korean society we use small phrases while talking to our friends. If you are talking with if you are saying that igosi mosimnika, this type of sentence are mentioned in book, but while talking to our friends we are using such type of such type of things we have to learn through drama, or you can also learn from conversation. The second, I think the seventh slide is about tips for learning a foreign language. So how to you overcome from language barrier? You have to focus on this in all these things that you can improve your Korean language skill while learning in Korea or India. So for learning Koreans, what we need first, we become friend with native speaker. Yes, if you are staying in India, but still in India there's lots of Korean, I think so. In KCC there are lots of Korean, you can talk with them, or in Korea you have a great opportunity that you are living in Korea, you have a great opportunity to speak with Korean. So if you are talking with native Korean, you can get idea about pronunciation, about phrase, all these things you can learn from your friends who is a native Korean. And the second one is take a language class to keep yourself up to date. It is necessary to take class regularly and get in touch with the students. It will help to improve your language skill. So for learning language, it is very important to take a language class. If anyone thinks that alone he can learn or learn Korean language or any language, it is very difficult, because we are learning language. So we need some people who help me or other people, because learning language is not a is easy process. It's a lengthy process. It takes time. So if you take a coaching in there are lots of, I think, language institute in India, like a KCC and Jamia Millia Islamia University. There's a diploma course. You can do diploma course in those institute in order to improve your Korean language skill. And the third one is keep a vocab book. Always keep a vocab book you with you while you are in abroad. Note down anything you hear and don't understand, even if it is a phonetic guess at the right spelling. Yes, because while learning any languages, the vocabulary is very important in topic. While facing topic, yes, the vocabulary is very important. If your vocab is up to the mark, you can prepare for at least 50% of the topic examination. In topic examination, also vocab is very important while solving the problem of the reading part. The fourth one is online study. If you feel you are not comfortable in their language, you can take online study. So there is also facility of online study. Nowadays, there's lots of online YouTube channels who teaches how to crack topic. And there's most among them, there is a one topic is very famous. And while learning through this online study, you can at least get topic level 5 or 6, because they teach how to crack topic level 5 or 6, and give tips how to solve a 53 and 54 question in writing. So it is very important if you go through the online study, this is very important for topic. And get into local TV. So yeah, this is also important because when I started learning Korean language in India, we have limited resource. We study from Yonsei University book, and after that we didn't do anything. We study vocabs, we study grammar, we study Sugi part writing, Ilki. That is sufficient. But when I came to Korea, it is very difficult for me to listen. I unable to get what Korean people are saying because we are not stay with the Korean drama or Korean peoples in India because we learn Korean language from Indians only. So at that time we failed to understand what they are saying. So at that time I started watching Korean drama, which is very important for topic and general conversation also. Use media. Yes, of course, media is also important, and the radio, that Korean news is very important in listening part. After 35, after 30, from 31 to 50 questions, this while solving 30 to 35%, it is about the media like Korean news. So if you are used to with news related to Korea or Korean news like Chosun news or Arirang, so you can get good marks in topic exam also. And the last slide is about my experience of learning Korean language. So my last PPT is about, my last slide is about my experience of learning Korean language. So I started learning Korean from India. From 2016 to 2019, I have graduated in 2019. I also applied GKS in 2019, but that time I didn't got the scholarship. But in 2020, again, I applied for GKS. At that time, I selected for GKS 2020. So if you ask my experience, then I will say that learning Korean in India is much more difficult as compared to learning in Korea. Because in India, we have limited resource. We have an Indian teacher. We don't have that much resource that we explore ourselves and improve our language skill. So but in Korea, you can easily crack topic level 5 and 6 within 6th month. Literally, if you have graduation in Korean language and you come to Korea within 6th month, you can get 5 or 6 level. Because we study Korean language in India at that time in language training program, we didn't face such type of problem as compared to the beginner student who started Korean language for first time. So at that time we focus on our studies, like my target is about to crack topic 5 or 6. So I started working on that. But the peoples who are beginners who study Korean for the first time, they are totally depressed for topic. And I also saw some of the Indian people who fail to get at least 3 level, and they have to go back to the India. So such type of things also appearing in Korea. And the in language training program. So while doing my language training program in Daegu University, it was I think it was a golden opportunity for me for learning Korean language from Korean teacher faculty. And while learning from Korean from natives, it's given much more result. Literally, it's given much more result as compared to India when I was studying Korean language in India. So when I came to Korea, my language skill is improved. improved after when I started within 6 months I cracked topics, so it's not that big deal for me. And after that during my language training program, we made lots of friends, like friends from different countries, and we also explore Indian culture or others country culture. So it is, I think, GKS is a best platform to introduce our culture and tradition with other countries people also. And while doing my language training program, I also means work on extracurriculum activities like taekwondo class or the Korean folk song, dancing, such type of thing. I always participate in such type of extracurriculum activities. And I also visited Dogdo or another like Busan, such type of place I visited by university during language training program. So now this is all about my language training program. But if you talk about my master's degree in Korean literature, so it is very difficult because learning language is different, and learning literature is different. So when I first time when I visited university, because one semester we took online classes, from second semester we started offline classes. So when I went for class, they are all Koreans, and the when the professors means they started teaching, then I literally failed what they are saying, because learning language and literature is totally different. In literature we have to study the history of Korea, like historical philosophy, such type of things we have to study in Korean literature. So the sentence while using Korean language is simple, but when you come to the area of literature, it becomes much more difficult. It's like it is also difficult for Korean also. So it is very challenging for me to do masters in Korean literature. But this is my last semester, and last month I have a final defense of masters. I hope so I will success in my defense. And after that I am applied for PhD in Hanyang. So it's just all about my experience, that what I learned from Korea. So this is all my experience I'm saying with you. And after that, so here there's Korea, that here there's Korea. Means when I came to Korea, actually before when I applied for Korea, actually I have a dream for studying Korean language. That's why I started learning Korean at India, in Indian Institute. So I have a dream to come Korea. So whenever I have a map, I used to mark that here's a Korea, here's a Korea. And for God grace, I get a God I got an opportunity to come in Korea and study. Here's a Korea, here's a North Korea, and the the down part is South Korea. And thanks everyone. And if you have any question, you can find me at my email is Sravani3344@gmail.com. If you have any question, or so you can email me, or you can also ask me during question answer session. Thank you.
Thank you for your wonderful presentation, Shravani ji. So now I'm moving to next our speaker, Ramya ji. Please unmute yourself and share your presentation.
So is it visible?
Yeah.
So good evening all. Myself, Dr. Ramya Ramkumar. I'm an assistant professor at Yangnam University, South Korea. And today I'll be speaking about the Korean language training, about the KIIP course. So this is called as Korean Immigration and Integration Program, or in Korean, it's called as Sahwe Tonghap Program. So this is, from the name as it suggests, it is conducted by the Korean immigration itself. So let's go into the details. This is how I have organized my contents, and I will be talking about KIIP and the procedure for enrollment and what are the levels in KIIP, the KIIP classes, a level test and registration period, how to register for all the classes, and regarding the application details and course details. And finally, I'll be taking some question and answers. So as the name suggests, the KIIP program teaches Korean to all the foreign people. So it's called as Korean Immigration and Integration Program. So this is conducted by the Korean immigration. And in Korean, it's called Sahwe Tonghap Jongbo Mang or Sahwe Tonghap program. So for registering in KIIP program, we have to first go into the website, which is soshinet.go.kr. So by registering in the KIIP and learning the Korean, what we achieve is smooth communication with the public. So unlike the other courses like TOPIK or something else, this KIIP program teaches everyday activities regarding Korean. So how to move in the society, how to talk to people, how to go to a restaurant, order, how to go to a cafe, or how to go shopping, or how to go to the market and speak. So it will teach you all the basic skills of every day-to-day life. So it is a must, I would say, to people who are actually living in Korea and who plan to live in Korea for a long time. So I will tell about my experience initially a little bit. So I came to Korea, unlike Shravani, I didn't have any ambition to come to Korea or learn the Korean language. But I came to Korea, and then my sister was actually here in Korea. She was here for 3 months. So the 2 words that she taught me before coming to Korea was 안녕하세요 and kogi and mogayo. So these are the 2 words I repeated maybe several times to learn these 2 words, because I have to practice it daily. So she told that with these 2 words, you can survive the initial time in Korea. So that is how I landed in Korea. And initially when I came, I thought that I was in actually an alien land, because everybody speaks a foreign language and I'm not at all aware. And when I came also, it was Corona time. So I felt really lost in Korea. And because of the language, I felt very actually unpleasant. So that is how I started, me and one of my friends, we started learning Korean in the KIIP program. So as the Korean immigration program, so they actually teach about Korean culture basically. So all the other programs are based on the academics for Korean, but this KIIP program, they teach basic day-to-day activities also, and Korean culture, something about economy, society, and law. So these are the basic things that is taught by the KIIP program. Also, like other courses, it also covers reading, writing, listening, and speaking, like TOPIK or IELTS or TOEIC, everything. And as the name suggests, the program, KIIP program, is entirely free of cost. So there is no money which we need to pay for studying the KIIP Korean course. So it is free, and it is conducted by the immigration itself. We have to just buy the books for the studies. And also the classes are primarily on weekdays, but there are also weekend classes available. So I took the weekend classes because I'm fully working on weekdays. So I took the weekend classes and it was very useful for me. And who can apply for this KIIP program? Anyone who has an ARC card. You know what's an ARC card, because it's alien registration card, can apply for the KIIP program. So unlike any other course, TOPIK or any other course, this KIIP score is valid for lifelong. So if you have a KIIP score of maybe 2nd level, then whenever you want to continue in any point of time, you can start from the 3rd level. So that score is valid lifelong, unlike TOPIK, because TOPIK is valid only for 2 years. And there are also immigrants, after completing the standard requirements, they are exempt from written tests for acquiring the nationality. So it also helps with acquiring the permanent residentship in Korea. So people who have 5 levels in KIIP program, they are given 10 points additional when it comes to evaluation for the PR in Korea. So that is a very useful information wherein we can complete 5 levels and get eligible for PR. So initially, why they created this KIP program is because there were actually several interracial marriages happening in Korea. So you can see that the Koreans are interested in marrying other country people. For example, the Korean men, they marry Chinese women or Thai women or Vietnam or Philippine or so because of all these problems, there was a difference between the culture and the language. So basically their children, they started getting affected because of all these things. So in order to solve these problems between the families, this immigration, they created this program. But now any foreigner studying or visiting or staying in Korea can actually learn the Korean language through this program. So this is the website actually for the SoshiNet. As the name suggests, here it's the name of the website, and it's Sahwe Tongap Jongbo Mang. So this is a website actually, and if you want to join this website, first you have to go to this portion wherein it shows the join membership. So when you give this tab, you will see another screen appearing wherein you can fill all your details like name, your passport number, your date of birth, your nationality, and all the details. When you fill these things, you can create your own ID and password. So after creating an ID and password with the SoshiNet website, you can go to the membership login, which is available here. So when you go to membership login, then you can get your details of ID and password and you can log in the website. After logging in, you can see all this information. It's all available in English also. So it is hassle-free. So in this, we are interested in this, wherein you can see a person, green color, and it is called a Social Integration Program Course Application. So we have to look for this tab, and then we have to register going inside this. So when you want to register for any course, you have to go inside this tab and register. So this website is also very user-friendly because it's in English. So it's all very easy. In case you have problems, there are actually KIIP centers available in each and every city. And near Yangnam University, near the front gate, above the Daegu Bank, the main building, not main building, near the front gate, there is a Daegu Bank building. And above that building, the KIIP center is there. And there is a coordinator located in that center. They can also help you creating the login ID and password. So I'm sure near every university or in every city, there will be a lot of KIIP centers wherein you can go and ask for help if in case you are not able to create the ID and password, right? Okay, so that's regarding the website. And then coming on how to apply. So as I already told you, you have to create user ID and password in the SoshiNet website and go to the homepage and select SIP. So that is Social Integration Program, and go to the course application. So you can start from, if you are zero in Korean like me, I started from 0 level because I don't know anything about ABCD also in Korean. So I started from 0 level. And so you can, as I told you, you can fill in all your details. And in case you have a doubt, there will be people to help you out also. And the level books. So there are different levels in KIIP. I will talk to you regarding that in a few slides from now. To purchase the level books, you can actually go to any bookshop. In Yangnam, we have in the front gate near the Daegu Bank, there is a bookshop. From there, we can purchase the book. The 0 level book will cost roughly, I think, 6,000. I'm not sure the exact price. The first, second, third, and fourth level books will roughly cost you about 20,000 Korean won, which is 2 books. So 10,000 per book, roughly. So I'm not sure exact prices, but roughly this is the price, 20,000 per level. So Korean ones. Okay, so in case if you want to access these books online and study the PDF part, there is also free PDF available online with this link. So if you click the link, you can go online and study all these books. So right, and you see there are several books. These on the top are all the books, we call it. And on the bottom, we call the workbook. So it's called Ikimchik. So all these books are available online also, free of cost. Right. Now coming to levels in KIIP. So as I told you, the levels in KIIP also start from 0 level. So 0 level is called the basic level, wherein they will teach you vowels and consonants in Korean. Okay. And then they will have also some small words. And finally, they will teach you small sentences like, what is your name? Hello, how are you? Like all these sentences. And then next is the level 1. Level 1 is called elementary level 1. And level 2 is elementary 2, level 3 is intermediate 1, level 4 is intermediate 2. So the total attendance for all these hours, like the total duration, course duration for level 0 is 15 hours. Basically 15 hours is divided into 5 hours each day. So 5 hours means I started on this weekend, Saturday, Sunday, and next weekend, Saturday, the course is finished. 0 level finished. So 0 level finished just, in no time. We didn't know even 0 level finished. But when we went to first level, then even 0 level also, because I don't know anything in Korean, when the teacher says annyeonghaseyo, we all say annyeonghaseyo. After that, it's all blank. For me, it is Greek and Latin only. So I didn't understand anything, but the teacher, they're very professional. So they will make you practice each and every vowel, each and every consonant. Maybe they will take individual attention to students who are actually poor in class. So they took a lot of attention and interest, and they teach us very nicely, and they ask you to repeat, they ask you to speak, they ask you to write, and they ask you to listen and answer. In case if you don't know, my teacher in my level 0, she doesn't speak English. Only English word that she will say is okay. Other than that, no more English words. So for me, I had a very tough time. And I had luckily I had very good friends from Scotland and Philippines. They can understand and speak English and Korean. And for me, the main problem was in my class, everybody could speak Korean very nicely because they are staying in Korea for a long time. Some people are even 20 years staying in Korea, but they don't know the grammar and they want to acquire citizenship or something like that. So they want to join KIIP and finish the course. But in my case, I'm 0 in Korean and I don't understand anything. So it was very, very difficult for me. So I would suggest for people who are wanting to learn Korean through KIIP or any course for that matter, there are 3 things which is basically required. One is interest. If you have the interest only, you can join. After interest, there should be patience. If you don't have patience, I know several people who joined the Korean class in KIIP. The 0 level they finished and there is no exam in 0 level. And after that, because it was difficult and they have no patience and perseverance, they quit. So only 0 level and they quit. So I would suggest that first interest is very much required. And then you need patience to learn very, very smoothly the Korean, very slowly and steadily, and perseverance. If you don't have perseverance, it's very difficult to go to different levels. But there will be a lot of milestones, there will be a lot of problems. I'm not saying that it is, very smooth, very easy. There will be a lot of problems, but if you have all these things, then you can very well continue and finish level 5 also. I know a lot of people also who finished level 5. So that's about it. And regarding the attendance, 0 level is 15 hours basically, and there is no test for the 0 level. And level 1 is 100 hours. So this 100 hours can be anything between 2 hours per class to 5 hours per class. So I attended 5-hour class or 4-hour classes. So you have to sit for 4 hours continuously and learn Korean, or 5 hours. I have done many 5-hour classes also. But the good point is they also know that we are human beings and we need breaks. We cannot concentrate completely on a new language. So after 1 hour, after roughly 50 minutes, they'll give a 10-minute break. So every class will be for 50 minutes and then 10-minute break. And so it is all very well organized because it's through immigration. It is completely professionally organized, I would say. All the teachers are also very professional and the classes environment, everything is very professional. So every level is 100 hours and the minimum attendance, there is something called minimum attendance, which is 80 hours per level. So if you have the minimum attendance only, you will be allowed to take the exams for that particular level. As I told you, there is no test for 0 level. You will be straight away promoted to level 1. In level 1, there is actually tests, and level 2 and level 3, 4, all the tests are there. Until level 3, there is only reading, writing, and reading, speaking, and listening. So writing paragraph, writing sentences will start only in level 4. Until then, all the levels usually actually have test only based on choose the best answer. So everything will be choose the best answers. And later there will be some talking tests also, like talking exam. So that is also there. There is something called as level test. For example, you don't want to start from level 0. you think that you already have acquired some Korean knowledge from somewhere else, maybe from your country you studied Korean, and you want to straight away test your skills and join some other level. So you can write the level test. That will also, they will announce in the website when is the registration period and when is the test date, level test date and everything. So in that time you can register and then you can write the test. If you acquire 20 points, then you are eligible to straight away hop to level 1 in KIP. For example, if you have 80 points, then you are qualified to go to level 4 also. So that is the importance of level test. And then as I told you, the KIP starts from level 0. Level 0, there is no exams. Level 1 and 2 is called as Iltange, Itange, or Chogup Il and Chogup E. And level 3 and 4 are called as Samtange, Sadange, which are intermediate levels. So which is actually the level of difficulty goes on increasing from 0, like any other course. And or it's called as Chungup Il and Chungup E. And yeah, the one more additional point I want to mention here is, if you have TOPIK, okay, there are several people in my class who have finished TOPIK some few levels or all the levels, but they are coming to KIIP for a different purpose. They want to maybe increase their fluency. They want to have another perspective about the Korean language, because the cultural point of view, the society point of view, all these things are taught by the KIIP, unlike the TOPIK. So many people switch over from TOPIK to this KIIP also. In that case, if you have a TOPIK score of level 1, you are eligible to enter level 2 of KIIP. Likewise, if you have level 3 in TOPIK, you can enter level 4 in KIIP. Okay, level 4 to 6, if you have in TOPIK, then you can straight away go to the 5th level. Okay, 5th is also divided into basic and intensive. So until level 0 to 4, they focus mainly on Korean language and culture. They will have grammar, they will have vocabulary and all those things. So the 5th level, it is the highest level. So it will basically evaluate you on the understanding of Korean society on the whole. So that is a difficult level. So they have basic and intensive levels. So especially for the, yeah, one more thing that I want to mention here is, there is something called as, marriage migrant visa. So for people who want to have, they want to get married in Korea to a Korean, they need to at least have level 2 in order to do this. And then, so as I was telling you, level 5 is actually understanding of this Korean language, understanding of the Korean society and their culture and everything. So it's called Hanguk Sahe Ihe. So it basically contains conversation and debate on topics. And it's basically 70 hours, which helps with the F27 or F5 visa. And there is additional 30 hours also for helping with changing the citizenship. And regarding the level 5, you can find almost 50 videos on YouTube, which is actually given by the Korean ministry. And for other levels, for understanding the grammar and everything, there is a website called KIIP Grammar. So for each and every individual level, we have the resources there. Okay, next, going on to the KIIP class level test and registration period. If you want to take the KIIP, there are 3 semesters in a year. So 3 times you can take the courses. And every course is, as I told you, 100 hours. Maximum, it will take 3 months to finish. That 100 hours maximum, they will finish it in 3 months. So the first semester will start from January till April. Usually their winter holidays starts from December, I think 10th or mid of December, until mid of January is their winter holidays. And after mid of January, they will slowly start the registration period. They will open the registration for all these courses. So once you register in the January semester, you can start the course either the end of January or February initial. So the course will be until maximum April. So the second semester, likewise, the registration may be April, May, and the course will start May to August. So there will be slight changes here and there, but usually this is the pattern. So for any person who want to apply for KIIP or the level test, it has to be done only during the registration periods. So that registration period also is open only for 8 to 10 days. So if there are a lot of people, then it is better to apply initially once they start the registration. Otherwise, the seats get filled very quickly. There are, I think, vacancies from 12 to 15 people per class. Any class can accommodate, I think, a maximum of 15 people. So once there are a lot of people, they will close the registration also. So in case if you are interested to apply, then the registration period, when it starts, initially, you can go and apply it. So like I told you, there is a correlation between TOPIK and KIP also. If you have these levels, you can go to the next levels. So this is the, as I told you, there is a SociNet page, right? I showed you initially regarding the SociNet and the join membership, and then membership login. After you join membership using the ID password, you can go to the membership login, give the ID password details. When you go inside the SociNet page, there will be a tab called, maybe I can show you that page also. Again, because initially when I was applying for this course, I was zero. Actually, I was blank about all these things. I didn't know what to do, because that the person coordinator in the KIIP, they very nicely helped us. But since you are all very new to this and you would like to apply, so I'm just giving you this information. So once you join in this website using the join membership and then the membership login details, there will be a tab here. It's usually blue color, this, this color. It will be on this side. It shows my page here. It will be showing my page. When you go to that page, you will get something like this. So it will give you all the details of your course. So this is my course details. So I completed until 4. So stage 4 interim evaluation, and this is the operating institution wherein currently I'm taking. And as I told you, it is immigration. So office is Daegu Immigration Foreign Office. So this page will show you details of what are all the levels you took and the course completed or not. And then the course time, attendance. This is attendance. And in first level, as I told you, there will be evaluation. So first level has a test. They will evaluate your proficiency knowledge in Korean, and they will give you some points out of 100. So if you get 60 points and above, only if you get 61 points, you are eligible to go to the next level. In case if you get 60 or below, then you are considered fail. But in other countries, usually the pass mark is 40, but in Korea, it is a little higher. So likewise, you will get the attendance. This is attendance out of 100 hours. And this is the course points, number of points you get. And this is where you took the course from. For example, this is the operating institution. So because I took the course in 2021, it was Corona time. So I took all online courses. I also don't want to go to the, offline thing. Offline was not available, I guess. So the immigration very nicely, they arranged for online courses. And I took all the 3 levels until level 2 in Dongcheon Social Welfare Center. And then when I was going to 3rd level, they started offline classes, and I joined in the Yangnam Institute, which is very near to us. So it's very accessible. And 4th level also I'm taking in Yangnam. And this will be the course period. The last tab will be course period, until from when till when. So this is the detail about my page. And then these are some of the points which I thought is useful and important when you are joining KIIP. So levels, I told you 1 to 4 are called Jungan Pyongka, because they will be evaluating your Korean proficiency or knowledge. And level 5 is called Jonga Pyongka. Okay. And I told you 100 hours class time, right? So attendance is compulsory for all the levels. Okay. And there is a minimum attendance. It can vary from time to time, but currently the minimum attendance is 80 hours out of 100 hours. And because it is conducted by immigration, and they are very strict, and they are very strict about the timing of the class. So for us, it started at 9:30, and they expect us to be present at 9:30. So they will exactly start no matter what. Okay, so not even 9:29 or 9:31, they'll start at 9:30. And during class hours, we are not allowed to have any food or drink, and also not allowed to use our cell phones. So that's actually a good point, I feel. And the class hours can vary from 2 hours per day, 3 hours or 4 hours, or even 5 hours. So I have taken 4 and 5 hours also. So 5 hours we have to sit in that same class and learn Korean. So they will give breaks in between for every 50 minutes, 10 minutes break, and lunch also they will give from, I think, 12:20 till 1 o'clock, 40 minutes break. So it's very nicely designed actually. And this class hours depends on the faculty or the institute. And yeah, from, like I told you, from level 1 to 4, after approximately completing 8 lessons, there is a mock test conducted to evaluate the performance of the students. And after all the lessons are completed, there is an evaluation or exam or test, whatever you call it. and they actually mark the tests in an OMR card. We have to mark. So if it is a multiple option, A, B, C, D, we have to mark the correct answer in the OMR card. We have to shade it. And sufficient practice also will be given to students in order to how to mark the OMR card also. The teachers will give you prior to the exam. So that is also planned and executed. So there is one more thing, which is, I think, which I would like to tell you also. So for any person, challenging, because I have a liking for languages. For me, it was very easy. And also I come from the southern part of India, Tamil Nadu. And if you know this information, that previously it was believed that a southern state prince from Ayodhya, not Ayodhya, Ayodhya was the southern side of Tamil Nadu, which is Kanyakumari present time. So a princess from there, she traveled to Korea and she married a prince. And because of that princess, so her name was Sembavalam. So because of that princess, in Korea, we have more than 500 words of Tamil. So because of this link between Tamil, my language, and Korean language, for example, Amma, Appa, Anni, Onni, Anni, and then Oppa, and Ippal, Pul, and we have a lot of words. Like, for example, Oluki. Oluki in Korean means dirt, and in Tamil it is Aluk. So, and Vero Vayo in Korean means lonely. In Tamil it is Verumai. So there are a lot of similarities. So when I started, and Apuram. Apuro is later in Korean. And Apuro is also the same meaning in Tamil. So because of all these similarities, I felt very exciting when learning Korean. Like when I started exploring Korean more and more and more, I started learning a lot of correlation between my language and Korean, and hence it started getting interesting. And I was continuing until level 4. But I would also like to tell you that initially when I joined, I was blank, I was zero. I had no idea about Korean. I don't know how to pronounce Korean, because they say the pronunciation is very important. There are a lot of people who can talk Korean, but their pronunciation is not correct. So if the pronunciation is not correct, then it is difficult for the Koreans to understand. Also, there is one more difficulty which I faced. Initially, when we start learning Korean, we will have the interest to, go and check out our ability, how much we learned in the markets. So for me, I face challenges in the market. When I'm going to market, I don't know how to order, how to buy vegetables or fruits, and how to go in the public transport, what to ask. If I have a difficulty, how to go, and there were a lot of problems. So what I did is, when I started initially attending the KIP classes, I started learning few sentences. For example, Irimi moeyo, what is your name? Chigopi moeyo, ononara sara mieyo, small sentences. And then I started using it in day-to-day life. But the problem was, when I start using all these sentences, the Koreans to whom I'm talking this, they think that I have proficiency in Korean. I'm a well-versed Korean speaker. So they start blah, 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 very fast speaking in Korean. And that time we are like blank. Oh, how do I understand this? How do I reply to them? So this challenge I faced, but they are very friendly people. Even though you make mistakes, even though you don't know how to answer, even though you are mixing your language or English while speaking Korean, or you are mixing sign language. I used to speak in sign language because I don't know how to talk to them, but they're very helpful. They help you a lot in all these things. Because of all those things, and because of my encouragement from family and friends, and because of a nice atmosphere, I was able to go till 4th level. Otherwise I would have quit even in 1st or 0 levels. So that's about the exams. And yeah, what I was trying to tell you is, for people who cannot, I was telling you how difficult it is to learn a language. So for example, if a person cannot learn a language quickly, the Korean immigration also gives them a second chance. For example, I do level 1, I finish all the 100 hours or 80 hours minimum attendance, I take the exam and I fail, I don't pass. Then I don't need to worry that, I cannot take the course again. I can actually go and take the course again join the 1st level in the next semester, again attend the class for maybe 100 hours or 80 hours minimum. And then the immigration KIP says that you don't need to take the exam. You are automatically considered pass. So this is a good thing, and it is available until level 3s. So level 1, 2, and 3, if you attend twice, you are considered pass. But you have to write the exam one time, If you fail, you can again attend the course. So I know a person who is attending in this manner, attend until level 3 two times, every level two times. They're not interested in studying Korean mainly, but for their visa change, they for some nationality people, they can change their visa from E9 to E7 or E7 to E9 something, if you have the score of KIIP level 3. So for that sake, they will take every course two times, and then they go until third level and they will finish, and that's it. That's about it. So this is also possible, is what I am saying in KIIP. And one more nice thing for KIIP is like they have online class every time. All the semesters they have online class, especially for mothers with very small children, like maybe less than 1 year, or expecting mothers who are pregnant, who cannot commute to class. It's very difficult for them to go to bus or travel in train and everything. But the KIIP, the immigration, they will verify the information if they are really mothers or if they are really expecting mothers. After verifying the information, if the certain person has a computer with a mic and headset and a CPU, they can attend the online classes very well. So this is also a benefit through KIIP. And textbooks, as I told you, can be purchased online also from several websites. Coupang also, I think they have these books, and also the bookshops also there is available. And usually after joining a KIIP course, the teacher in charge of that particular course will create a Kakao chat group with all the students in the group, and any and all the information regarding that level will be shared in the chat. So even they will call you before the starting of the level, and they will inform you of the starting time, and you have to be present in that time, like that. So they keep it everything professional. And finally, I would say that because as I told you, I'm now currently doing 4 levels. When I started, I had friends from various countries. I will tell you what all the country friends I have: Scotland, Philippines, Vietnam, Thailand, Cambodia, Sri Lanka, Nepal, Uzbekistan, Mongolia, Kazakhstan, and even Russia. So lot of people from various countries who are settled here, who want to join Korean, who want to learn Korean, they all come to these classes, and we get to make a lot of friends from different countries. So it is on the whole a very new experience, an exciting experience to learn a new language, also make a lot of friends from multicultural environment. And if you want any more information, it's all available in these websites also, so you can access that. And now I would be happy to take any questions, and thank you so much for listening patiently.
Thank you for your wonderful presentation, Ramya ji. So now it's a question answer round. So if anyone have any question, they can ask. They can unmute themselves and they can ask. Or they can also write in the chat box. We will take question. So I think there is no question. So like we can conclude our session now.
Even if they have any questions later, they can contact personally also.
Yeah,
Like
they can
usually
also
give-
contact by email or like Instagram or like social media. So,
Yeah.
So now we're gonna conclude. So like, thank you for like today's, like I want to thank you our like speaker Bharti ji, Shravani ji, or Ramya ji. Thank you for like your presentation today, and also I would like to thanks to all people who joined today. And also I want to give special thanks to Lalesh ji who conduct the all meeting. So thank you, Lalesh ji, for today. So now we're gonna be, please give your contact number. Sorry, we cannot like provide our contact number. If you have any question, you can like contact through email ID. I will write my email ID. So you can contact through like my email ID, like we'll reply. So thank you everyone. Bye bye.
Thank you.